Hey guys, so I wanted to do a little art market prepping vlog, so here we go. If you are new here, which many of you may not be, my name is Karissa, otherwise known as Kryling or Kryling Art, and I am a character designer and illustrator, and this is my first time really going to art markets. I'm not 100% a fan of them, but I figured it was something that I would try out with my friends since they want to do it, and it's a lot easier to do things with your friends, honestly. I will be tabling with some of my art friends, and this is my friend Ducky, and she's helping because I went over her house today to help with stuff because she's holding onto the prints because she has more space. But here are some of mine. These are little postcard prints. Then since Ducky ordered charms from Vogue, she got the little samples, so I started to look at them just for future reference because I'm not sure if I want to do charms because I don't really have that many cute artwork for charms, but that's Ducky's thing, you know, but it was cool to see. After looking at the Vogue charms, we started to pack our prints, and so I started packing my little postcard prints, and I think this is my favorite part of all this work. I really like to put them as little plastic things. Like, it's just really, it's therapeutic. I will say that I do not like that little sticky strip because it just sticks onto your fingers while you're doing it, but I don't know. It's a lot of work, but I would highly recommend not to do it in a sunroom. It is a blazing hot in there. It's blazing hot. It doesn't look like it's hot, but it's hot. Now, personally, I haven't been to many art markets. This is only my second art market, so I can't give you this full-on, overly experienced story. But so far, I feel like the one thing that artists struggle with is actually spending more money on the market than making that money back, because a lot of artists struggle with just breaking even with the table cost. And sometimes I wonder if, this is even going to be something that I do on my own in the future. I don't think it will be, but I can definitely say that as a group, so if you're tabling with a couple of your friends, it is a lot easier and also a lot more fun because you're not doing it entirely by yourself, and you could all just table together to, cut the cost a little bit. We are actually doing practice setup today, and we have 2 tablecloths for our group. It is called Any Art House, so it is the 3 of us. We have a black one and a teal one. We decided that the teal one would be for outside and the black one would be for inside. It was a pain trying to figure out this setup because we're trying a new setup, and this is why we're doing prep. This is exactly why we're doing prep. I highly recommend doing prep if you don't know what you're doing. Just do it. I know it sounds weird, but it's okay. You will be frustrated, but it will be okay. See, Ducky was frustrated over there. You saw that? But here are some other prints. And there's a little stand because we decided to get this nice little wooden stand. It was a pain to put up too. Almost broke it. Don't ask. Please don't ask. Then towards the end, we were trying to figure out where to put our prints for, transportation. We decided to put our prints in boxes instead, and there is Ducky the box. She's trying. Box man. You good? Did it work? Yeah, it worked. After doing our little practice setup, I ended up going home, and this is a week before the actual event, so that was a good thing. So today is the morning of the Gamers Art Market, and this is what I am wearing, a Drolta shirt, because, yeah, I'm selling prints of Drolta. However, I'm at the age where I'm just dealing with continuous cat hair on everything I wear, because I'm a cat mom, and I'm over it. So here we are at the market. Unfortunately, I did not take any videos of us doing our setup, but we all had to arrive early to set up our stuff, and everyone's all set up, so that's good. So here I am at the table, you know, hey, how you doing? But yeah, I think I like our setup a lot. I just feel like we could always improve. I think maybe we could do a curtain next time, but here's our setup. Okay, we got it, I think. I don't know when we decided to have me in the middle, but apparently I am the social butterfly today. Yeah. Here's some of my stuff, Axel's stuff, and Ducky's stuff. Axel is Taurus Vibes, Ducky is Sarah Mara, and I am Kryling Art. And here's our catalog. Me and Ducky are just chilling, having a good time, vibing. She brought her mask. Yep, because you know she's Ducky, why not? And this is Taurus Vibes. Axel doing his prints. Since it's early, people are still arriving, and we are just back here waiting and looking at stuff. And unfortunately, Axel has to leave early, but I'm gonna get him to get ready.
Come on, get in the seat. You gotta practice your communication skills. I'm gonna walk up as a customer. Hello. He said no. Absolutely not.
Overall, it was a nice, fun, small event. And, you know, as things got later, you know, more people came, and that was the end. Now, after the art market, I did feel a little drained, but I was inspired by Arcane, and I wanted to draw Mbessa. So here is some B-roll of me drawing Mbessa while I talk about my feelings about the market. So currently, I feel like markets are really fun for communicating with people and meeting possible clients if you do commission work. I know for me, I had a lot of people asking me if I do commissions, and I would give them my commission info, and you know, hopefully they'll follow me and reach back to me. Someone did reach back to me, and so now I am working on a commission for someone who I met at the market, which is really cool, and it's kind of an unexpected thing that happens, but it happens. The reality for us is that we didn't make too many sales at the market. I am noticing a lot of artists are not making a lot of sales right now, so that's a reality we all have to sit with, you know, with the economic changes and everything going on right now in the world. But I still think it was fun. We did at the very least break even for our table cost, which was $75, so we made that back, and you know, we made a little bit more, but we didn't go beyond that. And I feel like for me, because you know, I'm a freelancer, I kind of want to look into ways to, you know, not waste so much money early on and just think about what I am able to do that, you know, still includes risk but isn't unreasonably and irresponsibly risky. I feel like if I had the option to do this on my own, currently right now with where I am, I probably wouldn't do it. But since I'm doing it with my friends, I feel a little bit more supported, and you know, they're helping with a lot of things, and you know, it's fun. I will say that it is a fun experience. I wouldn't say not to do it at all. It's just, you know, you can't have extremely high expectations, and you just have to think about, you know, whether or not this is worth it for you. I feel like this is worth it for you, you know, if you're like a really communicative person. You know, I'm able to communicate a lot when I'm in these spaces, so it's really fun for me. And, you know, I just have to, you know, chill and just see it as a learning, fun experience. But I feel like if, you know, you don't have all this money to be doing that, and also the art markets you go to are possibly inaccessible, because a lot of them are, then maybe it's just not for you, and it's perfectly fine if it's not for you. I feel like I personally, you know, if it's about money, I can make more money doing commission work than I do at art markets, but it fully depends. It totally depends on the market. But I feel like if you're going to small markets, local spaces, you also have to keep that in mind, you know, especially, you know, today's economic world. But regardless, like I said earlier, I wouldn't fully disregard this as something, you know, to not try, especially again if you have friends. So I have friends, and we are basically going out as a group, and we made our group name called Annie Art House, and we're gonna sell prints together, and I think that will be fun. I think that's a little easier for all of us, and it helps us do this better. But what are your thoughts on art markets? And here is the final sketch of Mbessa. Thank you for watching.